So really, the whole project is just like it's like a prelude to, like, you know how they put out movies, and then after they put out the first few movies, they put out the movie that was everything that was before the first couple movies. So I feel like this project is really the prelude to everything that I'm about to be doing.
Nigga let me on my ass, dog.
The original project, the intro might have been one of the last songs we did, just because even up to like probably the month of getting it together as far as the track list, and it was still like we still substituting songs in and out, not really knowing if the vibe was gonna match the rest of the project. So I did the intro once I had a whole like idea of the body of work that I wanted, and it's like the bun. I put the bun on the top, just set the scene for the project as far as the deepness, the level of content that I was willing to get into, the melodies, the talent, just trying to stand out and really show off or showcase my abilities. You know, I really went kind of crazy on the intro. People overlook intros. I don't know why, because sometimes I get it be the first song, but like sometimes the intro be the best song.
So much fucking paper, can't even count it.
I had like a vision that I gave to the directors when they was writing treatments, and I basically told them I wanted to do like a Blow reenactment, like a couple like important scenes from the movie Blow, but I wanted to like keep it real close to the movie, from the wardrobe, like the silk shirts, to like the location and just the whole vibe of the video. I kind of wanted to match it to the movie. Just keep a theme to it.
Pulled up flexing with my top down. Phone sliding up and down my block now.
Came a long way. That was me and Squat Beats. That record was probably one of the first records we did for the project, and it was just I was at a time in my life where I was transitioning into this next level that I'm not even the one I'm in now, but probably like the one I got out right before I got to where I am now, the becoming of a star. And in the record, I really just talk about like how I used to eat ramen noodles every night, like at my mama's house, because I ain't want to bug my mama. Like I ain't had no job, and I ain't never had a job, so I ain't want to bug my mama like growing up for money and shit like that to go get fast food. So like I used to get the big 10 packs of ramen noodles and just go crazy on them. And just me being in the studio, remembering that, like, now that I can go eat in these fancy restaurants and, you know what I'm saying, really cash out on food and just little stuff like that I couldn't do when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, just reminiscing on that. That was really what came along. It was mostly about just seeing the growth of where I was and where I am now.
Cause I came a long way. I get a check and walk in the mall and go
The song came about with me. I was in LA working on the Undisputed album, and I got a beat pack from Quay Global, and at the time I was like doing real heavily melodic music, and it was something about the beat that just caught my eye. Like it just like, I don't know, when I first heard the shit, and I had always wanted to do something on Quay beats, because you know Quay poppin', he from the A. So heard the beat, I did the hook, and I did the first verse. When I record, like my process kind of weird. Like I don't always finish songs. It's very rare that I finish a song like in one session. So I do the hook and the ad-libs, and then I do the verse, and then I leave the second verse open, and sometimes come back to it. A lot of times come back to it. But that was just one of the records, and I ended up getting in the studio with Quay to work with another artist, and that was my first time actually meeting him. And I played him. I sent him the song to his phone. We was texting. I sent him the song to his phone. He was like, yo, this shit hard. So we got in the studio, and I'm telling him like, I'm gonna put Baby on the shit. Like, shit, you work with him all the time. It's on your beat. It's kind of on his vibe. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna put him on it. And at the time, I was just talking, but I really had it in my mindset like, shit, if I could find a way to get to the nigga, I'm gonna put him on the song. And through some friends of mine, shout out to Gooch. Through some friends of mine, we ended up getting the verse did. I pulled up to the studio, and the night that we were supposed to do the song was like the night that his tour was over. So he supposed to do the verse that night. We ended up going to the club, come back to the studio. One thing led to another, and everybody like kind of split up, ended up leaving the studio. But we kept in touch. We swapped numbers and shit. We kept in touch. And he FaceTimed out the blue one day. Was like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Shit, I was finna go to the strip club. I was really about to go to Magic get some food." He called me like, "Shit, I'm at the studio. Pull up." I literally bust a U-turn on P Street and got down, went to the studio. He did the verse for me right then and there. I stayed in there, really just watched it, cause I never like been in the studio. I just watched how he worked, watched him do a couple more songs, and just chopped it up with me. A real nigga, bro. Like, that's how that shit came out.
You get what you want when you want. You get what you want when you want. You get what you
Want was really like on some. Want was on some Chip the Trick type shit. Like I'm on some shit like. Shit, if you want that shit, you can get it. I was in it. I was in it at the time. I was fucking, doing my thing or whatnot. But I was just in that vibe where it's like, if you ask for it, I'm gonna give it to you. Like a lot of people be stingy with this shit. Like sometimes if you want something, you gotta do what you gotta do for it. But not all the time. Definitely not all the time. Not all the time. 1% of the time. But fucking, that was just one of the exceptions. Just talking to the chick like, shit, if you want it, you can have it. Meet me in Paris, don't bring no bags. Like, we can go shopping when we get over there.
1500 on Montclair, yeah. Don't turn on when I want. 1500 on Montclair, yeah. Never gets cold here, probably won't even wear.
1500 on Montclair, yeah. Never gets cold here, probably won't even wear. It's like, I live in Atlanta, bro. It never really gets that like super freezing cold. And I bought this fucking Montclair like puffer jacket. And I just remember when I was at the register, I'm like, do I really need this jacket? But like my dad always told me, like, shit, once you get to the register, it's too late. So it's like, shit, we here now. Fuck it. So I got a couple big puffer jackets in my closet, like that I probably never wear. And that line just stick out to me, just like, shit, niggas, we be spending money on shit. Shit don't never get touched, like tags still sit on shit, so.
First things first.
My favorite line of Smoke Clear is probably, I said, blow this bag cause I get reimbursed. Lately I've been surfing, the timing been so perfect. They gave me nothing, I put in the work. They trying to throw me off my game, but watch me hit them where it hurts. I tried to cut them off before it gets worse. They want to catch me slipping, I be on alert. So basically, the blowing the bag and getting reimbursed is like, I'm at this point in my life where I'm not really spending no money unless I know I'm making it back. So like when I'm going to buy, shoes and shirts and all this other type of shit and jewelry and all this other shit, like I know the money I'm spending, I'm already in the process of making it back times whatever. So just being smart with the money.
I got all this sauce and this drip on me. Tell your bitch be cautious, might slip on me.
One probably gonna be my hair. Like, I switch hairstyles sometimes and I be trying shit a lot of times, but I know like what look fly on me and what don't look good. It's gonna be my hair, definitely my swag, like what I put on. I like simple shit, I like all types of shit. I like designer shit, I like regular shit. So definitely the clothes, my hair. I've been trying new shit as far as like new designers and like new jeans and shit. And, my jewelry. I don't like big fancy ass diamond watches, like that shit be cool, but just some little plain shit I can wear all the time and still be grown. And definitely the girls is a part of the style too, you know what I mean? Definitely having some beautiful women around. Always in my company, and my homies, you know what I'm saying? I keep a tight circle, I don't really have too many people, so that's definitely part of my style, because when you see me, you gonna know every time, like, oh, he not with 1,000 niggas, he with who he with every time, so that's really how my swag come about.
He's getting money, I assume. Sit back, watch this motherfucking move.
On the record, I talk about like, watch how you approaching me, like watch how you talking to me, watch how you stepping on my shoes. It's been a couple situations where you know, people like kind of threw shade and shit, and I took it offensive, and I got on the offensive. Took it offensive and got on the offensive. That's funny as fuck. It's real though. And but that's not my mentality. That's not really one of my characteristics. Like I like to play shit cool and let it play how it's supposed to be. Like I believe that everything happens for a reason, and every action is called for a reaction. So for the most part, I don't really do the get back or not be loud about it. I just, you know, I shit on them in silence, and then, you know, when people come back 3-4 months later and be like, damn, I know they be thinking like, man, they really just shitted on me, bro. Like, it's fucked up. Like I was really trying to shine on the nigga, and the young nigga shitted on me and didn't even say nothing about it.
I just popped 2 Addies, I can feel it already.
Already, I was kind of talking about, like, I really started the song off talking about like my brief addiction to Adderall, and like just me being in the studio. I was in the studio every night, like about 3 weeks straight, and probably by the second week, right after the first week, it was getting kind of hard for me to like stay, not up, but like stay alert in the studio. So like I got addicted to Adderall like real fast for a little second. But as far as my lifestyle, you know, I don't do drugs, so that was just a brief thing I had got into. But that was my Future Light song. If anything, like I was like, yeah, I'm on fucking Adderall. It's heavy. Like I caught myself taking too many of them. Like high dosages on them too. Like the 30s, I was on them like heavy, popping 2-3 of them at the studio, trying to stay up. Like staying up for hours, 36 hours one day. I remember I stayed up, and you know, I had to get off of that shit real fast.
Am I down, bitch? I treated her like my dog. She hold me down, she don't care about none of my
Girl I want but I shouldn't have is probably somewhere on Instagram right now, posting thirst traps, half naked, with 1.6 million followers, and every athlete and rapper in a DM. That's probably the girl that I want, but I know I shouldn't have. Just cause that shit ain't good for my lifestyle right now. I need somebody who's gonna, you know, try to keep me on a straight line and not, you know what I'm saying, use me for what I got or what I can do or what I can spend. Like somebody, like I need somebody who will really tell me like, nah, don't buy me this bag. Like, let's invest this money in some studio equipment for your studio and shit like that. So, you know, well, you know, we still go get the ones we don't want at the end of the day anyway. Shook it off all the way yet.
niggas fucked up a big bag.
I had a lot of situations going on in my life at the time, and I just didn't know who had my back on a lot of shit. And you know, me and Squat, you know, we real close, so he knowing exactly what's going on in my life. We having a conversation in the studio, and he tell me like, yo bro, you should just talk about it, you know what I'm saying, in the music. Like just talk about it, fuck it, just speak your piece on it. And so Switchback is kind of about a particular incident, and shit, it's really just me speaking my piece and standing on my own 2 feet as a man, and, you know, letting people know like shit, you know, shit happens, but you gotta keep pushing it. A lot of people gonna switch up on you, and it's on you how you react to it and how you go about it after they switch on you, you know. And I said in the song, like, you know, you picked your side, now you can't switch back. And I really stand on that. Like, you know, once I see that you kind of gave up on me or like talked down on me when everybody in the room had something to say about it and you joined the conversation and I find out about it, like I can't really fuck with you after that. Like, you got to stay over there with them now.
Yeah, you picked your side, now you can't switch back. You picked your side, now you can't switch back.